You think you're profitable, huh? Are you sure about that? Have you done the math? Remember, you cannot run a business on guesswork. And I'll do a spreadsheet with you, and I hope you follow the process and figure out what your overall cost is, and then see, are you really profitable or are you losing money on every sale? Now, you may be into drop shipping, and you're selling on marketplaces like Walmart.com, Amazon, and eBay. And the distributor takes your order, ships it for you. Awesome, that's a great model. Uh, and if that is your model, then most likely you're selling items that somebody else is manufacturing. There are multiple people selling the same item, including you. So if there are multiple sellers of the same product, then the only way people will buy from you is if you offer the lowest price. So let's take that as our objective, that we are going to offer the lowest total price to the customer. When I say total price, that means it includes shipping also. Now, your distributor is a good distributor, and he's going to drop ship it for you, and he's going to charge a small handling fee and then charge you shipping at actuals. So that is considered a good distributor that is not marking up shipping and is not charging an exorbitant handling fee. Now, in this example, let's say the item is costing you just $10, and it's not too heavy but not too light, and it's costing between 1 to 2 pounds. Okay, and you have decided that you will have a 45% markup on an item. 45% is pretty good. That's a very healthy markup. And if that is your markup, you're buying it for $10, selling it for $14.50. And you're saying, well, I'm going to offer free shipping on eBay, Amazon, and Walmart, but I'm going to add the shipping to the cost. So, or you can pay for shipping out of pocket. So the customer pays one price, and you're adding $10 for shipping. So the customer is going to pay $24.50 to eBay or to Amazon or to Walmart, and in return, he's going to get your product. Your total receipts would be $24.50. Awesome. Which includes the 45% markup for you, and you're estimating the shipping charges would be between $8 and $11, or you can never predict the exact amount because everybody is not living at the same address. So maybe at times you'll make $1 more, at times you'll make 50 cents less. So fine. So total receipts would be $24.50. All right. Now the distributor is charging you $10 for that product. So that is your base cost, $10. Now, one thing people forget, that when you sell on a marketplace like Amazon, eBay, Walmart, they charge you a commission. And that is 15 to 20% of the total receipt, not on the product. Whatever your total amount you're receiving. So they're now charging a commission of $14.50, they're charging you their commission on $24.50. Okay? So that, let's say they're charging you 15%. So your commission cost is coming out to $3.68. Now the distributor is charging you a $2 handling fee, which is very reasonable because he has to buy a box, which costs money, is to put packaging material, and then he has his labor cost. So at $2, he's probably actually giving you a certain 30, 40 cents out of his pocket just to help you out. So your total shipping cost, which is he's charging you on actual, let's say it is $10, which you had already added to the price. So when you add them up, your total costs are now $25.68. All of a sudden, that 45% markup doesn't look so good. It has vanished. And you're losing $1.18 on every sale. You're losing 11.75% on every sale. You've got to remember, the marketplace charges you their commission. And that is on the total price. Now, if you're selling an expensive item, let's say we change this, instead of $10, the product is actually costing you $50. And if that, on larger items, the dollar amount markup is big enough to cover your commission as well as the handling fee that the distributor is charging you. So here, if the item is $50, your 45% markup has shrunk to 16%, but you're still profitable. If the item is $100, assuming shipping cost is still the same, which it won't be, but let's say. So you have a little better profit margin now. So make sure you do this exercise. It's not a complex spreadsheet. Just take out any Excel or open source Office Calc, whichever spreadsheet you like to use, and do a simple math. You don't even need to use a spreadsheet. You can just take pen and paper and figure out your cost and your markup, and then see if the product is going to be in this range, then what kind of markup you need in order to be at least slightly profitable. Now, if you have the wherewithal, you can use a service like uploadmyproducts.com. They have all the, you can, if you're using uploadmyproducts.com, you can price different items in different pricing tiers at a different markup. You can also add price markups on shipping based on weight. So if an item is less than £1, it can easily ship by first class mail. You don't need to add $10 for shipping. Because you remember, if you overprice, you won't make a sale. If you underprice, you're losing money. So you have to do your math in order to be attractive to the customers and still be profitable. All right? Good luck.